Good evening and welcome back to Let's Play Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. When we left off last time, Karth and I messed up all these evil Sith who were raiding these poor aliens living down in Scum City that we're in here, and the planet that we are hiding out on. We'd just gotten out of our apartment, and we're going to attempt to track down Bastila. So let's see what we can figure out. Ooh, do we want to go this way or this way? It looks like we're in a gigantic ring. Let's run over this way. There's our apartment, our base. Here's the janitor. What's up, janitor? How's it going?
Hey there. Watch where you're walking. I just cleaned those floors.
Okay. Sorry,
Well,
I didn't
all right,
know.
Then, no hard feelings. My name's Kadir. I'm the janitor for this building. You must be the new tenant here, right? Never thought they'd rent that abandoned apartment.
Oh, why not?
You look like an off-worlder. What happened? You get stuck here because of the quarantine? Can't see any other reason someone would want to rent that old apartment.
I kind of have to agree. It doesn't even have a bathroom.
Don't know how much I can tell you, but seeing as how you're new here, I guess I could try and help you out.
All right, Kadir, how do I shower? Or you could just tell me about Taris.
Decent enough place to live, I guess, except for the lower levels. That's where the swoop gangs hang out. Just stay in Upper City and you'll be fine. You also might want to check out the cantina. I used to go there when I was younger. A good place to get a drink and find out what's going on in Upper City.
Well. Where is this
Just
cantina?
keep following the apartment complex ring until you come to the elevator. It'll take you out to the upper streets there. And from there, just head south a ways. You can't miss it.
I want to ask you something
Don't know
else.
how much I can tell you, but seeing as how you're new here, I guess I can try and help you out.
Oh, what do you think about the Sith and this quarantine?
Not much of an issue for me, you know. I ain't never left Taris, and they ain't never gonna. A lot of other folks are sure riled up about it, but I don't really know much about it. I prefer to keep to myself mostly. But there's plenty of people at the cantina who'll be more than happy to tell you what they think about the Sith and their quarantine.
All right, then.
Don't know how much I can...
I guess we'll ask you where to get
Well,
equipment.
The best place to go is probably Kebley Yurt's store. She's right across from the cantina, so
That's
you can
convenient.
stop in for a drink if you get thirsty while you're shopping. Just keep following the apartment complex ring.
Okay, and he already told us that. And I think that's everything he's got. Yep, I'll be going now.
Get back to work anyway. I'll probably see you around. I'm here most of the time. The building doesn't clean itself, you know.
All right, you get to it. Let's see if we can catch up with this Twi'lek. Oh, but there's a low security door. So, how's
Ready.
Karth looking? Do you have any kind of skills to open this door, Karth? You do. Open
On
it.
It's open.
Yeah. Well. We're gonna steal all this crap. Is that it? Looks like it. Well, that's okay. It's something at least. Where do you think you're going? Before the Sith arrived, there was talk of changing Taris' alien restriction laws, but I guess that won't happen now. What is this? Is this the elevator or is this something else? This gotta be something else. Karth. Thank you. Alright, nothing to interact with. Moving on. Hey, fella. Had I known of the Tarisian attitudes towards aliens, I would never have come to visit this world. Now I'm stuck here because of the quarantine. That's awfully inconvenient. Alright. Scoot on out of here, guy. We gotta do something with this door.
On it. It's open.
Oh. There's someone in here. Hey, how's it going? I'm gonna go grab this bag first. We'll see how you feel about that. Doesn't seem to care. What's up, Ithorian? Oh, please don't hurt me. I have nothing of value in here. Look for yourself and see. Poor guy's living in fear, and we stole his stuff. To the upper city, but we won't go there yet. I'm not going to talk to these people whose names are just whatever race they are. I don't think they have anything actually important to say. We'll talk to people who have actual names. I think they'll have conversations available for us. Well, we might talk to this Twilix since we are in her house, though. What's she got to say? Karth, get out of the way. Hey, we got the same outfit. Oh, don't hurt me. Just take what you want. I won't try to stop you. I feel bad taking these people's stuff, but I'm gonna keep doing it because I think it could be useful. Maintenance droid. Ooh. Well, I don't see too many of your kind around here. Most of the residents in this rundown old apartment are illegal aliens. My name is Lauren, by the way. Okay. Pleased to meet you, Lauren. My name is Lavinia. I know it's really none of my business, but you look like someone who might need to purchase one of those new energy shields. They're the latest thing, you know, very high tech. I might perhaps be interested. What's so... I guess we'll ask him what's so great about him. When you use one, it surrounds you with a radiant aura particle mesh that absorbs blaster bolts. Pretty handy in a fight. The shield even protects against lightsabers, or so I hear. The shields aren't perfect, of course. They can only absorb so much energy damage before they burn out, and ion blasters will take your basic dueling shield down pretty quick.
And I can tell you from experience that they aren't any good at all against a simple vibroblade. That's why the Republic has been training soldiers in hand-to-hand and melee combat.
Where did this technology come from? I've heard rumors of the Achani using shields like this, but I never saw anything like them around here. Not until the Sith came. Where they discovered the technology is anybody's guess. The shields are too rare and too expensive to hand out to an entire army, but a shielded strike team can take out a whole battalion of soldiers armed with conventional blasters. It gave the Sith a huge edge in the early battles, but it wasn't long before the Republic was able to copy the technology and come up with energy shields of their own. Now both sides are scrambling to come up with new weapons to slice right through the shields, but until they do, you're going to see melee combat coming back to the forefront in this war. Anything else? Not much more to say, really, except that I've managed to get my hands on one of those shields, of course. It isn't cheap, but it could mean the difference between life and death, because what all this all has been about is a pitch to get us to buy from him. You want to see what I have in stock? I guess. I know my kiosk isn't much to look at, but my prices are reasonable and the merchandise is sound. Why do you have a kiosk set up here? I run a little shop here in this old building, selling basic equipment to the illegal aliens renting out these apartments. Yeah, you basically came right out there and said illegal aliens. What's that about? By law, most aliens aren't allowed to have a residence in the upper city of Taris. They allow a few of us Twilix up here, but for the most part it's humans only. But no self-respecting upper city human would want to live in the apartments in this dump, so the landlord has been renting out the apartments illegally to aliens. Better than letting them sit empty, I guess. Otherwise you get squatters and people hiding out from the authorities living in the abandoned apartments, and they don't pay rent. Yeah. Aren't you worried about getting caught? The Taris authorities pretty much turned a blind eye to this place. A few illegal aliens just weren't worth the bother, and once the Sith took over, they felt the same way. Besides, I don't live here myself. I just run a small business providing supplies to the residents. You want to see what I have in stock? I do, but... Questions, I'd rather not. It might be bad for business if people saw me answering a bunch of questions for a human. Most of the residents here are illegal aliens. Questions are frowned on. I don't want to lose the trust of my customers. If you really need information... We already talked to Kadir the janitor. We're not doing that again. He's bordering on senile, so all the residents figure he's harmless. They won't mind you talking to him, and he might be able to help you out with your questions. Alright, let's see what you got for sale. Step on up and have a peek. Alright, we got med packs. A military suit, huh? That could be kind of good. It costs more than we have. A combat suit. it's pretty good. Oh, we definitely can't afford that. All these melee weapons. I mean, I don't know that he really has anything I want. Let's find these shields he's talking about. All these different types of grenades I don't really care about. Energy shield, huh? I don't have enough money for it. Sound dampening stealth unit. Stealth field generator. Ooh, we could afford that. That would pretty much wipe us out. Enable stealth mode. But if I only have it on me, then isn't Karth gonna... She'll be walking around being Karth? Yeah, I think we'll just wait. Ugh. Could sell some stuff. Nah. We'll just pass for now. Maybe later. Karth, your skills are needed once again. Get over here. Open up this door.
On it. It's open.
I'm here.
Oh, hey, Dia. What are you doing?
Who are you? What are you doing in here? You can't just come barging into someone's home.
This is the appropriate response. I'm just looking for something to steal. I'm sorry. I was just investigating the area.
That's no excuse.
It's not
you
really.
can't just go around barging into people's apartments because you're curious. But at least you're more polite than that pig Holden.
Oh? Who's Holden?
Just one of Davik's men who can't keep his hands to himself. But all he got for his trouble was a nasty scar from my vibroblade. Too bad I'm the one still paying the price.
Do tell. What do you mean?
I don't want to talk about it. I'm in enough trouble already. Besides, I don't know if I can trust you.
Well, probably not. I did just unlock your door and barge into your apartment, but you can trust me. Maybe I can help.
Well, I suppose you seem like an all-right sort. When I cut Holden, it made him back off, but it also embarrassed him in front of his friends. Holden's a spiteful little hut slug. He went and put out a bounty on my head for what I did. That's why I'm hiding out here.
I'll just collect that bounty. Is there anything I can do to help?
I doubt it. Holden is one of Davik's men. When you work for the local crime lord, the authorities tend to turn a blind eye. I'm afraid this is between me and Holden now.
No, I'm gonna get right in the middle of it. Maybe I could speak to Holden for you.
Could try, I guess. He usually hangs out at the cantina in the lower city. It probably won't do any good. Holden's used to getting his own way. That's one of the fringe benefits of being a goon for Davik. Working for the local crime lord lets you get away with things. Still, I appreciate the offer.
Don't you worry. I'm gonna clean out this crime lord. We're gonna straighten up this place. Because we're light side. Let's ask some questions.
I can't help you there. Since this thing with Holden, I've been scared to leave my apartment. I don't know anything about what's going on in the outside world anymore.
Well, is there anything I can do to
doubt
help?
it. Holden is one of
Oh, she already said that. Okay, I guess that's it.
Goodbye and good luck. I hope you can talk some sense into Holden.
I'm sure I can. Okay, and now we're back to our buddy here. And all these guys that we took out. Fantastic. So, I gotta look at the map again, figure out what I'm doing now. One of these days I'm gonna remember right offhand which one is the map. Okay, my apartment. Okay, yep. All over here. So, looks like it's gonna be fastest to turn around. Head back there. Not that. This. To the upper city. Let's go check it out. Oh, look at this area. Nice and wide open. Alright. Let's go this way, I guess. Man, that doesn't sound like someone worth talking to.
I heard the Sith are sending salvage teams down to the Undercity to recover those Republic escape pods.
Sith trooper? He's a bad idea to talk to.
We're on official Sith business. Just stand aside if you know what's good for you.
Alright then. Man. You guys aren't going to be quest givers. Woman, she's going to be pointless too. Bounty hunter.
Davik says you missed your last payment.
Davik doesn't like you missing payments.
Here, I've got 50 credits, a down payment. That should buy me some time, right?
Sorry, you're out of time. Now it's all or nothing. Davik can't have people not paying his debts.
But I don't have that much. How can I give you credits I don't have?
That's too bad. Davik's going to want to make an example of you. You're coming with us.
No, help! Somebody help! They're going to kill me! I know we have to be careful about drawing attention to ourselves, but are we gonna just let them drag this guy off?
Hold on a second. Looks like we got ourselves a witness here.
Davik doesn't like witnesses. Sorry, I'll be going now. So we can do this the tough way, or I guess either way. I don't like your attitude. Let's go. Leave this man alone, or you'll have to deal with me. Guess we have to teach you to mind your own business. Do it. I'm not scared of you. Just hit him with a bunch of rapid shot, I think. Save the grenades for now. Light side points gained. Yeah. Take that,
Thank you.
fellas.
I owe you my life. Those bounty hunters are going to take me away and kill me. My wife warned me not to take a loan from Davik.
Oh, yeah.
Now I can't pay him back. It's not good to owe a crime lord money. He'll just keep sending more bounty hunters after me till I'm dead.
It's not good to take a loan from anybody that you can't pay back. Hand over all your credits. Ugh, maybe I can help you.
You already helped me by saving me from those bounty hunters, so unless you have a spare 100 credits
Not
to give me
really.
so I can pay off Davik, there's nothing else you can do.
I don't want to give him my credits, but I have a suspicion that if I do, then he's probably going to reward me with probably a really useful, good item. So, fine. Here's 100 credits. Take them.
Giving me 100 credits? Just like that?
Yeah.
I don't know what to say. Thank you. Thank you.
You're giving him 100 credits? Generous.
Now I can pay off Davik. You've saved my life. Thank you. I'd better take these credits to him right away.
You better give me something for that. Other than light side points. Maybe we'll meet up with him later and he'll give me something. Let's check out these roommates. Oh, well, there's half our credits back at least. Oh, well. Well, that's not so bad then. I can take that. What's over here? Well, that looks like a total other area. Let's finish up out here first. Medical facility, eh? Yeah, we'll pop in right quick. Hey there, medical droid. How's it going? Alright, who's this fella? Gurney.
Can't you see I'm busy with my duties? Go talk to Zelka if you need something.
Okay. Zelkaforn, I was directed to
See from your
you.
appearance that you're an off-worlder. Still, you're welcome here. I'll not have it said that Zelkaforn refused to help somebody just because they weren't a citizen of Taris. Do you require
Okay.
healing or medical supplies? I can treat almost any injury or ailment right here at the medical facility. Except the rat ghoul disease, of course.
Reckwool disease? What is that?
The terrible affliction has plagued Taris for many generations. It is spread by the rat ghouls, horrible monsters that live in the Undercity below Taris's great skyscrapers. Prolonged exposure to the Undercity breeds the disease, and those infected will eventually mutate into rat ghouls themselves, becoming mindless beasts that feed on the flesh of others.
Is there no cure?
There is no antidote for the disease, though I heard the Republic scientists at the military base here on Taris were close to perfecting a cure. Then the Sith arrived. They overran the military base, and now they refuse to allow anyone access to the laboratories inside. The Sith are keeping all the serum for the patrols they send into the Undercity.
This sounds
If
like
I
a
could
quest.
just get my hands on a sample of that serum, the rat ghoul disease could be wiped from the face of Taris forever. I don't see how that's going to happen.
Well, maybe I could find a way to get my hands on that serum for you.
I don't see how anyone could get their hands on that serum. The military base is crawling with Sith guards. Breaking in there would be a suicide mission. I suppose the Sith patrols in the Undercity might have a sample of the serum on them, if they hadn't already used it because of a rat ghoul infection. But I doubt a patrol would just hand the serum over. And nobody is stupid enough to attack one of the Sith patrols, even in the Undercity.
I am. I'll
Please,
get that
don't
serum
say
for
that.
you.
If the Sith hear you, they might think I'm suggesting you start attacking their patrols. They could shut me down. I only mentioned the serum because you asked. I don't actually expect anyone to get me the serum. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
Perhaps. I don't think I actually need healing. Let's ask some
I am
questions.
quite busy maintaining the facility, but I suppose I could spare a bit of time to answer some questions. What would you like to know?
How do you feel about the Sith? I don't really care, but maybe you'll say something interesting.
I know enough to be scared of them. I've heard about the brutality of the Sith. I know what they do to the planets they conquer. So far, all they've done is ask me some general questions, but I'm afraid they might one day decide to shut this facility down simply out of evil spite. I guess there's not much I can do about the Sith, except hope that the Republic finds a way to stop their conquest of the entire galaxy.
Really? That's your whole contribution is hope? Alright.
I am quite busy
General
I
info?
don't know much, but I'll tell you what I can.
You don't know much about your
want to
own
know
planet?
About Upper Taris, or are you more interested in Lower Taris and the Undercity?
None of it, actually. Let's
The
start
people
with
here
upper.
in the Upper City generally like to think they're better than the rest of Taris, but we're no better than anyone else. People here can be selfish, greedy, arrogant, even prejudiced. That's why aliens need special permission to leave the Lower City. Maybe if more people in the Upper City weren't so self-centered, things wouldn't be so bad in the Lower City and the Undercity.
Alright, Lower City.
The Lower City has been overrun by swoop gangs and thugs. If you're going to travel down there, you better go armed. If you don't get attacked by one of the swoop gangs, you'll probably end up beaten and robbed by one of Davik's thugs. Soon it will be as bad as the Undercity.
What do you know about Davik?
Davik is the resident crime lord of Taris. He deals in stolen goods, he trades in slaves and contraband, and it would take a month to list all the people he's made disappear. His slimy grasp even reaches here into Upper Taris. Most of the shops pay him protection money, so he'll leave them alone. The man is nothing but a thug. I guess I'm lucky. Since my medical facility doesn't make any profits, Davik doesn't bother me. But if you ask me, he's no better than the Sith.
I guess the Undercity.
The Undercity is a wasteland, crawling with flesh-eating mutants called rat ghouls. I feel sorry for the outcasts that are forced to live there.
Outcasts?
Justice here on Taris is swift and harsh. There are only two punishments: execution or banishment to the Undercity. Anyone banished can never return on pain of death.
Oh.
Even their descendants are forced to live in the depths beneath our great cities. Whenever I can, I send supplies to the Undercity to help ease the misery of their lives. Although there is nothing I can do to help those infected with the rat ghoul disease.
Well, this is a lovely place to be. Anything
I am quite
else?
busy,
Yes, I know. Do you know anything about the Republic escape pods that crashed in the Undercity?
Republic escape pods? No. Why would you ask me that? I don't know. Those pods crashed in the Undercity. I'm not involved in any way.
That seems... Yeah, you're really defensive. But we'll use our persuade. If you know something, you better tell me. Unless you'd rather talk to the Sith.
The Sith were already here, asking these same questions. I'll tell you what I told them. I don't know anything about those pods. Now, is there something else you need? I am quite busy.
Yes, I know. We're going to try that again. And this time, you seem awfully defensive.
I'm not defensive. I just don't like being accused of knowing something about those Republic pods. This is as bad as an interrogation by the Sith.
Oh, now we've got a better persuade option. Don't worry, I'm not with the Sith. I won't betray your secret.
Well, you don't look like you're with the Sith. I guess I can tell you my secret. Or rather, I can show you.
Okay. Oh, what's behind your mystery door?
Since the space battle overhead, people have been secretly bringing in these Republic soldiers who crash-landed on the planet. I had to take them in. What choice did I have? Their injuries are terrible. Most won't survive. But at least I can make their last days more comfortable. And at least here, they're hidden away from the Sith.
Well, for that you have my thanks. It's good to know that at least some of these men ended up in compassionate hands.
I hate to imagine what the Sith would do if they discovered these soldiers here. But since their initial questioning, the Sith have not returned, so it may be my fears are unfounded.
Well, I guess is there anything I can do to help?
I'm afraid there's nothing more anyone can do for these soldiers. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should return to the front in case anyone comes in needing medical attention.
Well, I'm not quite done talking to you.
Are you in need of healing or medical supplies?
Let's look at what you've got. Okay, let's make sure we got all the questions. Think we did. Escape pods. Okay, what have you got for sale?
Just step over here and I'll show you what I have in stock. My prices are very reasonable. Just what I need to keep this facility operating.
Antidote kit. Ooh, immunity to poison. Not bad. Oh, well, we're not going to be able to afford anything. That stuff, but... Alright. So, that's what he's got. Let's run in here right quick. See if we know any of these fellas. Take a look, Karth. Is any of this Bastila? No? Okay. Alright.
You there. Wait a minute. I need to talk to you about the rat ghoul serum. I've got an offer for you might want to hear.
Sounds shady. What are you talking about?
Zelka isn't the only one who wants to get his hands on the rat ghoul serum. Davik Kang will pay you 10 times what Zelka can if you can get the cure.
Oh. So you're a crony for Davik, huh?
Oh, come on. Everybody knows who Davik Kang is. He's the big boss around here. Gambling, smuggling, extortion. He's got a piece of all the action on Taris.
You mean Davik's a crime lord?
I prefer to think of him as a role model. He started with nothing, and now he's got it all. Credits, power, women. It's the Tarisian dream, right?
I wouldn't know. I'm not from here. Why does he want the cure so badly?
Davik's interested in anything that can turn a profit. He could make a fortune selling the serum to anyone infected with the disease. Not like Zelka, who'll practically give it away.
Why do you care?
Look, Zelka can't afford to pay me much. If you sell the serum to Davik, I can probably get a nice finder's fee for directing you to him.
You're gonna sell your boss out on a probably? Ugh. What if I tell Zelka you're helping him?
I'll just deny it. Who's Zelka gonna believe? Me or some off-world stranger? Now be smart about this. You'll get a better deal selling to Davik.
I think he'd believe me. He showed me his secret soldiers. And where can I find Davik?
Isn't the kind of guy you can just walk up to, you know. He likes to keep his business at arm's length. The best thing to do is to take the rat ghoul serum to Zax. He runs the lower city bounty office, but everyone knows he also works for Davik. You'll make it worth your while.
Zax, huh? So he's going to be our starting point to taking down Davik's criminal empire. I think I'd rather give the serum to Zelka.
Helping people is all well and good, but you have to help yourself first, right? I'm telling you, Davik will pay big credits for the cure. More than Zelka could ever afford.
And then only the rich could afford the cure. Just let the poor suffer, right?
If you find the rat ghoul serum, just take it to Zax in the lower city bounty office. He works for Davik. He'll pay you what that cure is really worth.
Alright. Well, I think we're about done in the medical facility. So we'll wind it up here. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this. Come back next time and we'll continue exploring the rest of the upper city here.